Harry, you're making a big mistake.
Pal, you got yourself mixed up with somebody.
He says, I'm doing a documentary on Sam Hyde. I told him, and Anissa was here. I said, that's a huge mistake. Do not do it. Because Sam's the type of guy who's going to get the best of you, really, no matter what.
There's nothing very about having a lamb disliking birds of prey. This is no reason for holding it against large birds, that they carry off the lambs. And I say, if a rhetorician and a physician were to go to any city and had there to argue in the ecclesia or any other assembly as to which of them should be elected state physician, the physician would have no chance, but he who could speak would be chosen if he wished. And in a contest with a man of any other profession, the rhetorician more than anyone would have the power of getting himself chosen, for he can speak more persuasively to the multitude than any of them, and on any subject.
I genuinely think that Sam Hyde broke Ian. And when he told me, he was like, he came.
That was such a bizarre chapter.
He says, I'm doing a documentary on Sam Hyde. I told him.
Oh, shit.
That's kind of small. Yikes.
For those in the know, he can really crack. 37 years old, 6'5", weighed in at 261 pounds. He'll have a 5-inch reach advantage. Another big one.
A warrior fears no foe. He fears only the absence of a worthy one. I don't envy Sam. He has the strength of Achilles, and not one opponent to prove it on.
Well, at my bar mitzvah, I realized I was really cut out for this.
The purpose of this video is twofold. To analyze Sam Hyde's power. Where does it come from? And maybe to find him a worthy opponent. If you are watching, and you think you could stand up to the Hyde, let me tell you his story first, just so you know what you're getting into.
I'm curious about your relationship with Danny. Has she been on drugs since she met you? Have you tried to get her any help?
No, seeing as she's a girl I paid $500 to shave her head and pretend to be my girlfriend, no, I haven't tried to get her any help. Should you want me to try?
Odysseus, Mormon Jesus, Sean Connery. Sam Hyde. You see, these people, assuming they're real, have access to a strange, otherworldly power, almost supernatural, an aura.
Remind me not to do that again, Joey.
You see, I realized something. You can't tell the story of Hector without including Achilles in the story. Just imagine for a sec that someone entered your life and became such a major part of it without your consent that the story of your life cannot be told without their inclusion. There are some who don't have to imagine. It's just their sad reality. How did Sam become so powerful? Where is this aura coming from?
Active shooter drill! Is the active shooter trans? Did you identify their penis?
You see, Sam is a warrior, an icon, a psychopomp, a TED Talk giver. But there can't be a warrior without some battles.
That was one above Delta Force.
What's above Delta
Magnum Force.
Am I just destined to be a fraction of this power, knowing full well that people like this are out there and that they exist? That is terrifying. If only there was someone who could protect us.
This is the twofold problem here, because like...
Hasan, perfect! And he's like 6'17", so he can actually match the power of the Hyde. And he boxes! He's kind of like extremely tall, extremely buff, absolutely plowing snatch left and right, dating every porn star he can get his Hulk mitts onto. I mean, he's wearing Tony Stark glasses and matching blazer, and no one is saying anything. This is powerful aura. There's just one small problem.
Hide my fears. What is this? I actually probably know what this is. I'm gonna fucking 50-month subscriber. If I think this is what I think it is, you're getting permanently banned from the community. I'm just letting you know. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, 50-month subscriber, perma-clap him.
Wait a minute. What is it that scared Hasan so bad? Why would he ban a 50-month sub like that?
Is there somebody that you like really want to do something with if you had the opportunity to?
Yeah, I have to fight Hasan Piker. You know who that is?
That's my arch nemesis. You have no idea.
Okay.
I created Hasan.
Well, you created him. I have to kill him.
He's been training.
I've seen his training videos. It was illuminating to watch him kick the pad with such ferocity.
I can't lose. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we raised $2.5 million that Hasan could have donated to a charity of his choice if he won a fight with me.
Oh, damn.
And
he turned it down.
He ignored it, yeah. I would try to give him irreparable brain damage and I'd keep punching him until I got pulled off by the referee. I would try to hurt him as bad as possible.
Why do you hate Hasan so much?
His use of steroids, his bodybuilding activity, it's part of an implicit statement that my ideas are correct because I can physically overpower you, right? Like he's the left-wing alpha male. However, if he's not willing to back it up with his fists in a fight with me, then it's completely useless. All that effort that he puts into developing his body just turns into cowardice.
Understandably, Hasan was terrified. Even a mere mention of Sam in his Twitch chat will get you a permanent ban. See, at first I didn't get it. Hasan has millions of dollars, adoring fans, a huge house in LA, nice car, plowing snatch left and right. What does this guy have to be afraid of? But to be frank with you, the more I looked into Sam Hyde, the more it made sense to me. Let me make sense of it for you. You see, Sam used to be on TV. He even had his own show on Adult Swim. It's a powerful persona that can accomplish this. Oh, and don't forget, he's an established public speaker, even having his own TED Talk online. Watch.
What's the one problem right now that's not going to be around in 2070? The elderly and the disabled. Because we're just going to kill them.
Can you admit at this point that when Sam Hyde did that video, that it was very funny?
No.
You got anyone you want to call out in the heavyweight division?
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that, Hasan Piker? I'm coming to kill you!
Like, I had no idea who the fuck this dude was.
Are you ever gonna accept Sam Hyde's fight offer?
What? I don't, dude, no. Why are you fucking talking to me about some dumbass fucking weirdo Nazi who was completely fucking lost all of its importance on the world by fucking himself over, by giving Andrew Anglin $5,000.
I had no idea who the fuck this dude was.
By the way, Hasan, if you happen to see this, you should have listened to your friend here because he's completely right.
Do like an Iron Sheik or something.
The reason why I didn't do that.
Fuck to you, Sam Hyde.
The reason.
Sam Hyde, fuck to you. Yeah.
The reason why I didn't do that.
That's a dub, bro.
You see, I bring all this up not because I want to make fun of Hasan exactly, although that is fun and I will take every chance I have at that. I find this very interesting. See, in my life, I've never had someone cower in front of me like this. And by the way, Hasan's not just somebody. He's a white guy with millions and millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of adoring fans, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch TV. This guy is traditionally a very powerful person. The way that Hasan is treating Sam Hyde is like, we can't even talk about it. It seems that all that stuff, having money, having notoriety, which we have heretofore thought as being powerful, don't hold a candle to whatever the fuck Sam Hyde is doing to gain his power.
The time for reflection is over.
If the most powerful among us can't stand up to Sam Hyde and cower at his feet, it begs the question, is this power that Sam has supernatural?
All right, so we're here in Westchester, Virginia. As soon as you set foot in this area, you feel the ghosts.
It was in 1987. There was a gentleman here. He's a regular lifter. He was in the squat rack. He was attempting to do a 785-pound squat with no spotter. His back folded in half, died on impact. You know, supposedly is in this gym, and we're gonna find him today.
I'm ready.
Even when it comes to the supernatural, Sam fears none.
This wasn't your ordinary suck-out, because I couldn't rely on physical feelings. It was just that if I had no nerves and I was just a ghost.
I've always secretly wondered if this particular encounter with the supernatural isn't what gave him his power.
So I knew that because I didn't have any physical sensations. I knew I was going to have to rely on the old noggin.
It's just a theory, of course, but biographers of the future will demand to know the source of his power. And as one who lived on Earth at the same time as this being, that's my opinion. This here is Sam Hyde, a failed internet celebrity turned scammer, whose life basically revolved around trying to sucker money out of other people's pockets to pay his rent. Thank you, Mingu. Appreciate that. But what is Mingu so upset about? In 2014, Sam Hyde began a Kickstarter project, and I'm not kidding, he wanted to create a bronies pony dating simulator video game. And the Kickstarter reached $4,000 before he succinctly canceled it.
My name is Pumpkin Pie, and I'm the smartest pony in the whole school. By my calculations, you'll be falling in love with me.
What do you want? My name's Jet, and if you touch me, you're dead. You think you had it rough? Try growing up without a father.
There's going to be a game, a playable dating sim. You're going to be able to fuck the horses. I promise, okay? That's it. And it'll be funny. It's going to have sort of a sense of humor. You know what that is? It's going to have like a sense of humor to it. Please, back this project. I'm not going to let you down. And the sex scenes are going to be so fucking hot. You're going to blow your load right away.
Subscribe we're going to look at is called Dark Skies, and I prayed that none of you would message me about this, but y'all fucking did.
Idubbbz. Like Hasan, except he traded some of his physical stature for online notoriety. He's significantly more well-known. In some ways, that should make him a more worthy opponent, and in some ways, that should make him an easier one. However you describe him, Idubbbz elected to make a documentary about Sam Hyde, and it appears that his attempt was to punk him, to make him look bad. Sam got the upper hand.
I rap about sucking dicks in the hood.
Not just my opinion. I dare you to find one singular comment that's supportive of Idubbbz in this situation. What caused the skiff? What brought Sam on Idubbbz's radar?
An epic brony dating sim.
By my calculations, you'll be falling in...
My name is Googie Boogie, but none of the other ponies like me.
You are about to see the most painful bit Idubbbz ever attempted. Please prepare yourself. Yeah, that's all I've got to say.
Is the developer giving us an update on why their project isn't a scam.
Dark Skies is not a scam. It's a labor of love that we've been grinding away on for 3 years now.
Okay, so you've been grinding away on the brony dating sim for 3 years? Yeah, I really don't see this guy grinding on anything other than probably a fat chick for 3 years. He probably grinds on fat chicks. What can I say? He's probably a really good fat chick grinder. I don't know, man. I'm not Einstein. He just kind of looks like he's into fat chicks.
Oh, man. Did you make it through? It's gonna be okay. I'm sorry I had to do that to you. But to establish exactly why Idubbbz went AWOL, why Idubbbz freaked out at Sam Hyde, I think it has to do with this video. This was the first time a prankster had got him. But I think that because that's literally what he said. Watch.
Do you remember our first interaction?
No.
You don't?
Did I snub you or slight you or something?
What?
What did I do?
You remember making a pony game?
Yes.
There were some creators at the time who made videos about this fake pony project.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you one of them?
I was one of them. You copyright claimed the video.
Really?
Yes. And then you sent me an email.
I mean, I don't do most copyright claims. What was the email?
The email was, I will release the copyright claim on your video if you can send me a video of yourself squatting 200 pounds below parallel.
Why didn't you do that? You'd be so much stronger now if you'd done that. Did I create an enemy with that?
I mean, for a period.
Damn,
I didn't like you.
I'm sorry.
You were an asshole.
I'm sorry, buddy. That's no good.
Yeah, why'd you do that to me?
I was trying to not have that ruse get blown, though.
Right.
So maybe that had something to do with it.
That's what led to this day today.
Really? Okay. So are you gonna punk me?
You're getting punked.
Really? How are you gonna punk me?
I'm gonna make you look like an asshole.
Really?
Which isn't hard to do.
Yeah, nothing says resiliency like holding on to a decade-old one-sided skiff that the other guy doesn't even recall. That's how I would describe resilient myself, personally. Nothing says passion for filmmaking quite like catching squirrels and releasing them, right, Idubbbz? Let's rewatch a short part of that interview.
I didn't like you.
I'm sorry.
You were an asshole.
I'm sorry, buddy. That's no good.
Yeah, why'd you do that to me?
Oh, that's weird, because I seem to recall this.
As you can probably tell, I can hardly contain myself right now, because today is the day we get to bully Leafy. I want to bring your attention to this picture. This is a picture of Leafy at the little meetup, and there's no filter here. This is him in his natural environment. Unfortunately, a profile shot. If you look at anyone with a weak chin, their enemy is the profile shot.
It's confusing to me to hear, I didn't like you, you were an asshole, because I seem to recall this.
It's fucking gorgeous. I'm giving away some prizes over here. All it takes is hiding a chin. Just put the OK sign on the chin. Just like.
You see, Idubbbz was a part of a group of YouTubers at the time who took great inspiration from Sam Hyde. Idubbbz, Filthy Frank, H3H3 Productions. Some of them, H3 in particular I know for sure, have admitted that Sam Hyde is a great influence on them.
I think you should have Sam Hyde on the podcast. He's hilarious, and I think you guys will work well together. I'm actually a fan of him. I think he's a really funny guy. But
the problem is, they used Sam Hyde's style of comedy and its inspiration of Sam Hyde to gain popularity, and then they pulled the ladder up behind them. And now, it's not acceptable to be edgy anymore. You see, Sam Hyde knew Idubbbz. He knew Idubbbz was funny. He knew Idubbbz's old content was based. What happened?
Okay, Ian told me I should ignore this comment, and I probably should. When the drama was going on, that's all we did was ignore shit like this, and it worked out, like, pretty well, but it's really hurting me. Basically, the reason why this guy is commenting that...
Yes. I see what's going on here.
You guys started dating. You decided to make an OnlyFans, but that was like years after you guys were already together, right?
Yeah, we were together for 4 years pretty much at that point.
I think people like saw my video with Tana, not with Tana, about Tana, and thought like, oh yeah, like he doesn't like people like this.
And to clarify, people like this meaning like women who are not like the modest Wojak meme.
No one expects you to be modest Wojak meme. I think they're just making fun of the fact that you get naked on the internet for money. That's really funny. It is Sam's opinion, or at least it was Sam's opinion, that Anissa, Idubbbz's girlfriend, the OnlyFans model, the woman who made him miss Max Mofo, his best friend's wedding because she had a tattoo appointment, they think that she is the cause of this great fall.
Also, in Anissa's own words, Sam, you are a scorpion, and Ian is a frog. Some kind of Muslim story fable, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think it's the opposite, my fellow.
He's the scorpion?
He's a fucking snake. He's got an ego.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's a fucking like mastermind. And he definitely viewed me as a tool. Like a documentary subject, stepping stone, guy that he could eviscerate with his big brain in order to make 4chan stop calling him a cuck.
Yeah.
Etc.
That was the plan.
That was his plan. Yes, Scorpion, because I flipped it on him when he came out here to make me look like an ass? I don't think so, Anissa. Ho.
Try
Try again,
Is it
sweetie.
Anissa or Anissa?
It doesn't matter. Even your own family hates you, bitch. Anissa's family hits me up. Her family, I've been hit up. I've been hit up by her family members talking shit about her. What does that say about you and how fucked up you are? They said that you used your Alzheimer's father as a dramatic prop. That's what Creator Clash 1 was for. It was for Alzheimer's or something like that. Yeah. And Anissa was up there like, oh, I'm just so happy we could raise all this money for Alzheimer's.
This is a crazy one.
What the hell is this?
Is that her last name?
He's taken her last name. Brother. They married in June with Idubbbz' last name changed from Washburn to Joma. My brother, oh man.
Man, I want to see chat right now.
He is deeply in pain. Oh my God.
That's a dark one now.
Oh.
It's hard to even laugh at that.
Even Hasan Piker or Idubbbz, like the people I call out as a joke, like I'm willing to like horse trade with people. Yeah. If Ian ever hit me up and was like, hey man, can you leave me alone? Fuck it, I would stop talking about him. Whatever, I don't care that much.
This is my request. I would like you to not harass me or my wife or anyone that we're friends with. Also, harassment encompasses all the little loopholes, all right? You can't just then like refer to me as a goblin and be like, I didn't say his name. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about a goblin.
Done something? Joey, can you open up the Idubbbz gaslighting document? we came up with a lot of funny ideas to like pull tricks and like I hired this crackhead girl to pretend to be my girlfriend, and she said that she told Idubbbz that I like abused her and all this stuff, and we did all these funny like prank things, but it wasn't to make him look like an asshole. It was to like make his project funnier. Part of what went wrong was I think Idubbbz was kind of trying to punk me a little bit. Yeah. And like make me look like a guy that had like fallen off, which I have. Like I've fallen off, like undoubtedly, but I think he kind of wanted to like. He wanted to come out here and see something depressing. Stuff to buy, lots of alcohol, a bunch of Pokemon cards. Try to tell him what Pokemon is as if it's some new thing like crypto. Buy parakeets from Petco. Fill fridge with unbagged meat. Spend 10K on scratch tickets. A bunch of dead wasps. Stage fight over who gets to use the alias Cream Boy. Keep fucking up takes and blame someone else. Oh, man.
I'm also interested because you've given some mind-blowing, I'll say, financial advice over the years in regard to maxing out as many credit cards as those foolish companies will give you in order to buy crypto and then never, ever pay your credit cards back. Can you explain that theory and how it's working for you?
Well, it's working beautifully, and I'm continuing to cred max right now. Listen, I would be if I.
Wait a minute.
The document hasn't come out.
I just realized something. Everywhere Sam goes, he's not alone. Who's by his side in each of his videos but Jet Neptune?
We just want to plop that ham right in there. Kind of
Could
go
it
for an
be?
even spread.
Is Jet the mastermind behind the whole scene?
Do you want to talk about the thing?
Jeffe with the 20 CHF jet. Why do you like silver more than gold or platinum?
Is Sam just the front man in a duality? Like Achilles and Patroclus, they run as one unit. This brings us to the final power of the video. Jet Neptune.
What day, what happened that made him feel that way, and what he was thinking that made...
You see, at the mere mention of Sam's name, Hasan permanently bans you. Jet Neptune stands up to his might directly in real life and doesn't flinch. There's more power here than I thought. Oh yeah, there's one more power, and his name rhymes with Nick Rockefeller. Actually, that just is his name. It doesn't rhyme.
Holy shit, that's good. Oh, I'd fuck a whole stable full of horses for this house. Sorry, it is what it is. Full carriage house doors. Oh my god. I'd eat a rat. I'd eat a fucking New York City sewer rat live. I'd eat 5 of them, right? You put me butt naked in a fucking glass tank in Japan, downtown fucking Tokyo, and I would chase New York City sewer rats and fucking eat them alive, fucking tail first. Oh my god, this is so me.
Upon closer investigation, it makes complete sense to me why Hasan and Idubbbz cower at the idea of Sam. Not only is he powerful, but he's surrounded by power. Thanks for watching.